we've got a Lonzo Ball update, maybe from the best source to talk to on this in Lavar Ball. Let's talk about all that and more, starting now. Now, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talks. So make sure that you stay in tune with us, man. So Lavar Ball told David Kaplan, essentially, Lonzo Ball will be ready to go to start the season. Now, we don't really know what that means, right? Does that mean at the start of the season? Does that mean training camp? There's still a grain of salt to take there. But the reason that I say Lavar Ball is probably the best person to hear an update from on this, right? And while Lavar Ball says some crazy things at times, when it comes to his own kids, I'm cool with Lavar saying some crazy things because he knows his kids. Lonzo's been working out with him and his original team out there, right? They're trying to get his body back right. They're getting him back on the regiment that he was on. They're getting him along with the Bulls back to a healthy state out in LA. And so getting that update from Lavar Ball is big for the Chicago Bulls because really it's the only update we've gotten. And when it comes to his own son, right, I kind of think that he's a little more, can't believe I'm saying this, right, reasonable. Right? Like if Lonzo was going to have some issues, if Lonzo was going to be going through some things, I don't think he would push Lonzo to rush the process. In fact, Lavar Ball has actually spoken out that he feels the Chicago Bulls rushed the process, and that's why Lonzo was unable to get back on the court last season and get healthy, right? So Lavar's not one who's going to come out here, especially after working with his son all off season, and try and rush this process to get Lonzo back on the court. So I think this is actually a pretty good update to hear, right? And especially knowing the importance of what Lonzo Ball brings to this team and what Lonzo Ball is for the Chicago Bulls, right? I mean, you guys saw it, right? When I went back and rewatched those Zach LaVine highlight tapes, right? Like Lonzo was the start of so many plays for the Chicago Bulls last season. So you really, really need him back on this team, want to get him back on this team, and hope to have him here. Hopefully by the start of training camp. That would be the best case scenario for the Chicago Bulls. Again, Lavar said that Lonzo will be good to go by the start of the season. I think that's big in itself, right? You can slowly ramp him up, especially knowing that Ayo Dosunmu's on this team, especially knowing you have plenty of depth at that guard position. So feel good about what we already have on the team and working Lonzo back into that system. I think that's going to be something that the Bulls are going to be able to do really well. And I'm just excited to finally get what I would call, I'm going to be real with you, a real update on Lonzo Ball. I know a lot of people like to go at Lavar, like to bash Lavar, like to try and tell, you know, oh, he doesn't know what's going on in the basketball world. He's not here, but all of that, right? All of that. I'm here. I hear you. I get it. He said Zach LaVine wouldn't re-sign in Chicago. I get it. But the one thing that we do know about Lavar Ball is Lavar cares about his kids. Lavar doesn't like to see his kids rush. He doesn't want to see his son on the sidelines hurt. And he said going into the offseason, he was going to take his time with this thing, slowly work him in, get him in some water aerobics, get him doing some water workouts and stuff like that to take the pressure off of the knee, but getting him to have the ability to bend the knee. And of course, right, that's still in line with what AK said. AK said he's not progressing at the speed that we would like to. Guess what? Lavar said he was going to take things slow. That's probably not the speed AK wants him coming back at, but Lavar absolutely taking things slow, and I like that we're kind of finally getting what I would call a real update on Lonzo Ball based on the fact that he's working out with his pops. He's out there working out with Bulls trainers along with his pops and their trainers, and that I'm assuming, right, if you're working with Lavar and them, that you're seeing him maybe not every day, but a couple of times a week, 3-4 times a week, right, checking in on him, checking in on how he's doing, and Lavar's very committed to that. So I feel good about hearing this. It does make me feel a little bit better about Lonzo Ball heading into the season because I was really nervous about whether he was going to be back or not. I'm still a little nervous, right? It's not a surefire thing at all, but I feel less nervous now hearing this from Lavar. But I do want to know how you guys feel, man. Let me know in the comments below. Do you feel like this is a real update? Do you feel like this is a serious update? Is this Lavar just being Lavar, or is this Lavar actually giving us the inside scoop on what's going on with Lonzo? Will Lonzo be back by the start of this season? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you guys as well. As always, man, it's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.